Have you ever worried that your legs are getting weaker with age? Standing up from a chair, walking a short distance, or climbing stairs may start to feel more difficult than ever. And here's a frightening truth. 1 in 4 people over 65 falls every year, leading to fractures, loss of mobility, and even the loss of independence. But the good news is, you can prevent it. There's one essential vitamin that most people overlook, yet it plays a crucial role in keeping your legs strong, flexible, and stable, even well into your 90s. If you want to prevent muscle loss, maintain your balance, and preserve your independence, this is the key you need to know. Stay until the end of this video, because I'll reveal not only the vitamin that keeps your legs strong, but also the right way to supplement it so you can enjoy an active, vibrant life, even at 94. Did you know that a vitamin D deficiency can weaken muscles, reduce balance, and double the risk of falls in older adults? This doesn't just affect your mobility, it directly threatens your independence and quality of life. But why is vitamin D so important? Many people think that vitamin D is only essential for bone health, but in reality, it plays a critical role in muscle strength and balance. When your body has enough vitamin D, calcium is absorbed more efficiently, keeping your bones strong, muscles flexible, and your nervous system functioning properly. However, when vitamin D levels are low, your body can't absorb enough calcium, leading to osteoporosis, muscle weakness, and poor motor control, making you more likely to trip and fall. A study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that older adults who maintain sufficient vitamin D levels reduce their risk of falls by up to 23%. That means simply ensuring proper vitamin D intake can help keep your legs strong and stable, allowing you to move with confidence without the fear of losing balance or suffering serious injuries. So how do you know if you might be deficient in vitamin D? Let's find out next. Number 1. Muscle and bone pain. Studies have shown that vitamin D not only helps the body absorb calcium, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining the development and function of the musculoskeletal system. When the body lacks sufficient vitamin D, bones become more fragile, muscles lose strength, and balance deteriorates. This explains why back pain, knee discomfort, and frequent muscle weakness are common in older adults. According to research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, older adults with low vitamin D levels have a significantly higher risk of falling compared to those with adequate levels of this essential nutrient. Take the case of Eleanor, a 78-year-old woman who once loved walking, as an example of the negative effects of vitamin D deficiency. She used to enjoy grocery shopping on her own, tending to her garden and taking afternoon strolls. However, over time, she noticed that her legs would tire more quickly, her knees and lower back ached, and she needed to hold onto furniture or ask for help just to stand up from a chair. Assuming this was just a normal part of aging, she continued to endure the discomfort. But as her condition worsened, she decided to visit her doctor. After testing, her doctor discovered a severe vitamin D deficiency, which had led to muscle weakness and an increased risk of osteoporosis. She was warned that if she did not supplement her vitamin D levels, her mobility would continue to decline, increasing her risk of falls and even a hip fracture, a serious injury that could take away her independence completely. Realizing the severity of the issue, Eleanor began supplementing with vitamin D as prescribed by her doctor. She also incorporated light exercises such as Tai Chi, stretching, and slow indoor walking. Within just 3 months, she noticed a remarkable improvement. Her pain significantly reduced, she could stand up without support, and walking became much easier. This experience made her realize that the physical decline she thought was inevitable with aging could actually be managed and improved with simple nutritional changes. Vitamin D deficiency does not cause immediate symptoms, but it silently weakens the body over time. Early signs can include leg fatigue while walking, mild lower back or knee pain after sitting for long periods, or muscle weakness when climbing stairs. If left unaddressed, balance issues worsen, the risk of falling increases, and without timely intervention, the consequences can be severe. Unfortunately, many people only recognize this deficiency after experiencing mobility loss or suffering a fall-related injury. Listening to your body is the most important step. If you or a loved one are experiencing these signs, do not ignore them. A simple health check can help determine your vitamin D levels. Your doctor can guide you on how to increase your intake through diet, supplements, or safe sun exposure, helping to improve bone strength, muscle function, and overall mobility naturally. Combined with regular physical activity, maintaining strong, flexible muscles and stable balance is entirely possible, allowing you to stay active and independent without worrying about pain or instability. 2. Weak legs, easy to fall. According to research from the New England Journal of Medicine, individuals with low vitamin D levels have a 30 to 50% higher risk of falling. This is not a coincidence, as vitamin D plays a crucial role in maintaining muscle strength and motor control. When the body lacks sufficient vitamin D, muscles weaken, balance deteriorates, and even a small misstep can lead to a serious injury. This is why, for older adults, a single fall can drastically change their lives, turning them from independent individuals to being dependent on others for daily activities. Historically, the consequences of vitamin D deficiency have been severe. In the 19th century, rickets became a widespread epidemic in Europe and the US, affecting both children and the elderly. Children with rickets developed soft, weak, and deformed bones, while older adults struggled with mobility issues, gradually losing their ability to move freely and experiencing frequent falls. When scientists discovered that vitamin D deficiency was the root cause, governments started fortifying milk and cereals with vitamin D. As a result, rickets rates declined significantly, and mobility in older adults improved drastically. However, while rickets is no longer a widespread epidemic, vitamin D deficiency remains a silent threat among the elderly, and falls continue to be one of the leading causes of injury-related deaths in people over 65. Take the case of John, an 81-year-old man who lived independently. He cooked, cleaned, and managed his daily life without assistance. But one day, as he stepped out of the bathtub, he slipped and fell hard onto the floor. The result? A severe hip fracture that left him hospitalized for 6 months. Before the accident, John had never thought he had any issues with his bones or muscles. But when doctors examined him, his vitamin D levels were alarmingly low. His bones had been weakening over time, his muscles were no longer strong enough to maintain balance, and the fall was simply the inevitable consequence. After receiving medical treatment and starting a vitamin D supplementation regimen, his health gradually improved. However, his biggest regret was not knowing about the importance of vitamin D earlier, as it could have helped him prevent this decline in the first place. Vitamin D deficiency does not produce immediate symptoms, but it silently erodes muscle strength and mobility over time. When your legs are no longer stable, every step carries the risk of a serious fall. And once an injury occurs, recovery is neither easy nor guaranteed, with many individuals never fully regaining their previous level of independence. But here's the good news. This condition is entirely preventable. By ensuring sufficient vitamin D intake through sunlight exposure, nutrient-rich foods, and supplements when necessary, you can maintain muscle strength, improve balance, and significantly reduce the risk of falling. 3. Frequent colds and illness. Have you ever felt like you catch colds more easily than before? A lingering cough, a flu that lasts longer than usual, or a constant feeling of fatigue throughout the winter without a clear reason. If you find yourself getting sick more often, it could be a sign that your immune system is weakening. And one of the leading causes is vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D is not just essential for strong bones, it also plays a crucial role in supporting the immune system. It helps the body produce proteins that fight viruses and bacteria, reduces inflammation, and boosts overall immune function. A study published in the British Medical Journal found that people with low vitamin D levels have a 36% higher risk of respiratory infections. This is especially dangerous for older adults because respiratory infections like pneumonia can lead to severe complications and even become life-threatening. We saw clear evidence of this during the COVID-19 pandemic. Numerous studies have shown that patients with low vitamin D levels had more severe illness, longer recovery times, and a higher risk of mortality. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism revealed that a significant number of hospitalized COVID-19 patients had lower than recommended vitamin D levels. While vitamin D alone cannot completely prevent illness, it plays a vital role in helping the body fight off viruses and reducing the risk of severe complications. Take the case of Eleanor, a 76-year-old woman who experienced firsthand the effects of vitamin D deficiency. Every winter, she would prepare for the inevitable, stocking up on cough medicine, tissues, and warm blankets, because she knew she would face weeks of lingering coughs, fatigue, and lack of energy. One year, things got worse. She developed a severe case of pneumonia and had to be hospitalized for nearly 3 weeks. During her hospital stay, doctors discovered that her vitamin D levels were dangerously low, which had weakened her immune system and made her more vulnerable to infections. After being discharged, she followed her doctor's advice and started taking daily vitamin D supplements, spent more time in the sunlight, and adjusted her diet. Within a few months, she noticed a dramatic difference. She got sick less often, felt more energetic, and no longer dreaded winter as she once did. Eleanor's story is far from unique. Many older adults don't realize that their immune system is weakening day by day simply due to a lack of this essential nutrient. They accept frequent colds, persistent coughs, and constant fatigue as an inevitable part of aging. But the truth is, the immune system can be strengthened, and you can protect yourself from illness simply by ensuring that your body has enough vitamin D. 4. Insomnia. Waking up in the middle of the night is a sign of the brain is lacking nutrients. Sleep is not just a habit, it is a vital recovery process that helps the body repair cells, strengthen memory, and maintain overall health. However, what many people don't realize is that vitamin D plays a crucial role in melatonin production, the hormone that helps us fall asleep naturally. When the body lacks vitamin D, melatonin levels drop, disrupting the circadian rhythm and leading to sleep disturbances. According to a study published in the Journal of Sleep Research, people with low vitamin D levels have a 50% higher risk of insomnia compared to those with sufficient levels of this essential nutrient. This means that if you often find yourself tossing and turning, waking up in the middle of the night, and feeling exhausted during the day, your body may be suffering from a serious vitamin D deficiency. This phenomenon is not new. History has shown us what happens when people do not get enough sunlight, the primary natural source of vitamin D. In Nordic countries like Norway and Finland, where long winters bring months of little to no sunlight, people frequently experience sleep disorders, chronic fatigue, low energy, and even seasonal depression. Doctors in these regions have conducted numerous studies and discovered that vitamin D supplementation not only improves sleep quality, but also reduces stress, enhances mood, and lowers the risk of depression. This is why, during the winter months, governments in these countries recommend consuming vitamin D-rich foods and taking supplements to maintain overall well-being. Take the story of Helen, a 74-year-old woman, as an example. She used to sleep soundly, but as she aged, she began struggling to stay asleep throughout the night. Every night, she would wake up at 3 a.m. for no apparent reason. No matter what she tried, herbal tea, relaxing music, or going to bed earlier, nothing seemed to help. The constant lack of sleep left her exhausted during the day, affected her memory, and weighed heavily on her mood. Concerned about her declining energy levels, she visited her doctor, who found that her vitamin D levels were significantly lower than recommended. Following medical advice, she started taking daily vitamin D supplements, and within 2 months, she noticed a remarkable change. Her sleep became deeper, she woke up less frequently during the night, and most importantly, she felt more alert and positive throughout the day. Vitamin D deficiency is a common but often overlooked problem, especially when it comes to sleep. Many people assume that insomnia is caused by stress, aging, or simply something they must accept as part of life. But the truth is, getting enough vitamin D can naturally improve sleep quality, without the need for sleeping pills or other interventions. A good night's sleep does more than just make you feel refreshed. It protects brain function, supports heart health, and strengthens the immune system. 5. Wounds take a long time to heal, bruise easily. When we get injured, the body immediately activates its healing process, which includes regenerating new cells, increasing collagen production to close wounds, and reducing inflammation to prevent infection. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in accelerating this process. It stimulates the growth of new skin cells, maintains tissue elasticity, and supports the immune system to protect wounds from bacteria. When the body lacks vitamin D, this process slows down, causing wounds to take significantly longer to heal than normal. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition clearly demonstrated this. Scientists monitored patients after surgery and found that those with higher vitamin D levels recovered much faster compared to those who were deficient in this nutrient. This doesn't just apply to surface wounds. Even internal injuries such as fractures, muscle damage, or infections take much longer to heal without adequate vitamin D. This is especially crucial for older adults because as the body's natural ability to repair itself declines with age, vitamin D deficiency further prolongs the recovery process. History has also recorded the serious consequences of vitamin D deficiency on healing. In the past, sailors on long voyages often suffered from bleeding gums, slow-healing wounds, and unexplained bruises. Initially, the cause was unknown, but later, scientists discovered that these symptoms were due to severe nutrient deficiencies, especially vitamin C and vitamin D. Once their diets were adjusted to include these essential vitamins, their health improved significantly, and the issues related to slow wound healing disappeared. The story of 80-year-old Linda is a perfect example of how vitamin D plays a vital role in the body's recovery process. She noticed that minor scratches from gardening or slight bumps against furniture would take weeks, sometimes even months, to heal completely. Bruises would appear frequently, even though she couldn't recall injuring herself. Concerned about her condition, she consulted a doctor and had her vitamin D levels tested. The results showed a severe deficiency. Following her doctor's advice, she started taking vitamin D supplements, and within a few months, she noticed a remarkable improvement. Her small cuts healed much faster, bruising became less frequent, and most importantly, she felt a noticeable boost in her overall health. Vitamin D deficiency does more than weaken bones and muscles. It also impairs the body's ability to heal itself. If you notice that you bruise easily, that wounds take a long time to heal, or that even small cuts remain open for an extended period, don't ignore these warning signs. Ensuring that your body has enough vitamin D can make a significant difference in your body's ability to repair itself and maintain overall well-being. So, How do you get enough vitamin D? Here are 3 simple but effective ways you can start today. 1. Get vitamin D from sunlight. Sunlight is nature's gift, allowing the body to naturally produce vitamin D in the most effective way. When the skin is exposed to sunlight, UVB rays stimulate vitamin D production, helping to keep bones strong, muscles powerful, and the immune system functioning optimally. Spending just 20 to 30 minutes in the sun during the morning before 10 a.m. or in the late afternoon after 4 p.m., about 3 to 4 times per week, can provide the body with sufficient vitamin D to maintain overall health and stability. However, not everyone has regular access to sunlight. If you live in an area with limited sunshine, a cold climate, or spend most of your time indoors, your body's ability to synthesize vitamin D is restricted. This becomes even more concerning in the winter months, when many older adults experience severe vitamin D deficiency without even realizing it. This is why many doctors recommend supplementing vitamin D through diet or supplements for those who are unable to get enough sun exposure. 2. Supplement vitamin D through food. Besides sunlight, food is also a crucial source of vitamin D, helping to maintain bone health and a strong immune system. Fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines are among the best choices, as just one small serving can provide up to 570 international units of vitamin D, significantly boosting calcium absorption. If you don't eat fish regularly, egg yolks are another great option, containing around 40 IU per egg, making them an easy addition to your daily breakfast. Additionally, many dairy products and plant-based milk alternatives are now fortified with vitamin D, allowing older adults to get the nutrients they need without making drastic changes to their diet. A lesser-known natural source of vitamin D is mushrooms. When exposed to sunlight, mushrooms can synthesize vitamin D, making them an excellent option for those looking to strengthen their bones without relying on animal products. Incorporating a variety of vitamin D-rich foods into your daily meals not only enhances flexibility and mobility, but also prevents osteoporosis, reduces the risk of falls, and keeps you feeling energetic and vibrant. 3. Use vitamin D3 tablets. For many older adults, vitamin D3 supplements become the best option, especially when sun exposure is limited or dietary intake is insufficient. As we age, the body's ability to synthesize vitamin D from sunlight decreases, making supplementation more essential than ever. Experts recommend that individuals over 70 years old should take between 800 to 2,000 IU of vitamin D daily, depending on their health status. To maximize absorption, vitamin D3 should be taken with a meal containing healthy fats, such as olive oil, butter, or fatty fish. It is also important to monitor vitamin D levels regularly to ensure the body is getting the right amount without excess. When taken correctly, vitamin D3 not only strengthens bones, but also boosts the immune system, helping older adults maintain overall health, mobility, and vitality in their daily lives. So now you know the secret to keeping your legs strong and healthy even at 94 years old. With just one simple nutrient, vitamin D. Don't let a small deficiency weaken your muscles, slow you down, throw off your balance, or increase your risk of falling. Adding vitamin D to your routine not only helps you stand firm and walk confidently, but also boosts overall health, from strong bones and muscles to better sleep and a stronger immune system. Remember, age isn't a barrier, it's a reason to take even better care of yourself. Enjoy the morning sunshine, add some salmon or egg yolks to your meals, or simply choose the right supplement. A small change today can make a big difference for your future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to help more seniors stay strong and live a happy, healthy life every day. And feel free to drop a comment. Are you getting enough vitamin D? Let's share and stay active together.